Hello out there, YouTube. What's going on, guys? It is D-Dun here, the most chill COD player, bringing you some more Black Ops 3 gameplay. This is a gameplay I got the other day where I was trying out Afterburner. If you don't use Ghost, I think it's probably the second best perk in the game next to Ghost. The reason why I think Ghost is the best perk in the game is because streaks are kind of hard to get, so most people tend to run UAVs as their first perk, so you see a lot of UAV spam, even though a lot of them get shot down. You know, if you are a good solo player, I know I've talked about this in previous videos, you tend to get stuck with teammates who aren't as good and not as reliable, so they tend to feed the enemy team UAVs. They also tend to not shoot down the enemy streaks. So anyway, I'm using Afterburner in this gameplay, and in the second half, you guys are going to get to see me go off. I finished the first half, I think, only like 20 and 10, and then I end up with 62 kills, so I dropped 42 in the second half, so not bad. You're also going to get to see me hop around like a little bunny rabbit using this Afterburner perk. So, you know, if you guys are kind of bored and you really want to speed up your gameplay, I highly recommend using Afterburner. But I have some Call of Duty-esque news to talk about here. It's very interesting news that I heard about today, and I watched a video. I will link it in the description if I don't forget. If all goes well, I will not forget. But Optic Gaming has decided to start a North American CSGO pro team, which is kind of a big deal because Optic is, of course, renowned in the Call of Duty community for their competitive team. Of course, you know, if you follow competitive Call of Duty at all, probably the first team that you ever heard of was Optic. That was the first team I ever heard of. And, you know, honestly, I can't really say that I'm like a fanboy because, you know, I don't follow competitive too closely, but I do follow Scump. I watch, you know, his YouTube videos, I watch his streams. I am interested in competitive, but, you know, I don't follow too closely. But anyway, so Optic Gaming has decided to sponsor a CSGO team, which is kind of a big deal, and I think this could have a good amount of implications associated with it that could impact the Call of Duty scene. So I think out of all the competitive teams, like I said, Optic Gaming is probably the most well-known brand because it really is a brand. Of course, you know, it is a team, but you know, it's a brand. Their goal is to, you know, grow themselves as a company, and like I said, as a brand, as opposed to you know, a competitive team. The two obviously go hand in hand, but above all, you think of Optic Gaming and you think of Call of Duty, and now they've decided to go in a very different direction. Now, that's not me saying that they've given up on Call of Duty, but they want to actually merge the two. So if you watch the video, which I highly recommend so you guys can get, you know, the full detail and the full explanation. Basically, the leader of Optic, the guy who kind of organizes everything, I think his name is Hector, if I'm correct. I hope I'm correct because I don't mean to misinform you guys. Look at that glitch right there. Yeah, so he basically said that, you know, it's something that he has been interested in a very long time, but the opportunity hasn't really presented itself in the way that he felt appropriate because one of the things about Optic, the way they run themselves and the way that he likes to run things, is to be very involved in the team. He likes to be around the players themselves, and CSGO is way more popular in Europe than it is in North America. That's where the majority of the scene is, and it was really hard for him to find a good established CSGO team from North America. Finally, what happened was, I guess, he had entered some negotiations with a European team, and then that fell through, and then he was presented with this North American team that was interested in joining Optic, or falling under the Optic brand, like I was saying earlier. So he decided to pick him up, and the interesting thing, and the reason why I felt like sharing this, was because I feel like it will impact the Call of Duty scene to some degree, because what he wants to do is he wants to bring the CSGO team to Chicago, Illinois, where the Optic, I think they call it the Scuff Gaming House, where all the Optic members live together and play together. He wants to bring them all together, the CSGO pros and the Call of Duty pros together in one house, and kind of push the collaborative, creative efforts together and create you know, a lot of YouTube and Twitch and MLG content together. Along with that, Activision has actually bought MLG, So I think this probably has a huge move to go with it, because whenever, like I said, you have the most popular Call of Duty scene or gaming team associated and collaborating with CS:GO, I think you're going to see perhaps a lot of Activision pushing CS:GO thoughts and mentalities into our Call of Duty game. So it only starts with one team, but before long, I think it's not out of the realm of possibility for other big teams, like maybe some of the European teams, or TK, um, or maybe even FaZe, pulling out this competitive CS:GO teams to try and compete with Optic to try and grow their brand as well. And I think overall it could be a really good thing or a really bad thing for Call of Duty. I don't know, but that's the information I have for you guys. Like I said, check out the link below in the description to watch the video, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about the whole deal. So that is the video for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to leave a like. If you hated it, that's fine. Dislike and leave me a comment why. But also leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about Optic Gaming sponsoring a CS:GO team. If you're new to my channel, subscription is always appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.